welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to do a feature on some cross stitch. Actually this particular time I'm going to do a feature on some cross stitch I have finished. There's two that I started last year and finished last year. So I started them at the end of December of last year and then finished them probably in November. So it took about 12 months to complete. So they're actually fully finished. They're framed. And I gave them to my husband as a Christmas present for his office. So that's actually where I'm at now, is in his office. But we haven't had a chance to hang them yet. We haven't had a chance to do a lot of things on a regular basis. So anyway, the projects I worked on was from this line. It's A Year in the Woods from Cottage Garden Samplings. There are 9. Pretty sure there's 9. Or are there 12? Either 9 or 12. My goodness. Anyway, it doesn't say on here. What number is this? Yeah, I can't remember. There's a couple for each season. Oh my goodness. My son is coming up between my legs. Okay. He was under the desk. There are a couple for each season: fall, winter, spring, and summer. And I can't remember if there's 3 or 4 for each season. But they're just one page, samplers. It's just one sheet, one page. I only did 2. I might do more, but there's some of them that I don't think are very, they don't appeal to me, let's just say that. Like the bat is kind of scary. So anyway, they were done in 2021, was when they were released. And I probably got them in 2021 or 2022, the patterns, and then I started them at the end of 2022, finished them in 2023. So the had to reference my old journal to get the figures, the schematics on this one. And this is roughly, like, don't quote these numbers as 100% accurate, but they're probably 90% accurate. But the stitch count for the fox, the one I'm showing you here, is 6,084. And then I also did the barn owl, which was 6,828 stitches. So let me show you the fox. The linen I did was over-dyed linen. They're from the same piece of cloth. The 25 count, I did 2/1. I actually wanted to go smaller, but no, I think they're 28 count because I ended up being 14. So they're 28 count linen, and I wanted to go 1/1, but my husband requested to be bigger. He wanted them to be larger, so I did 2/2 to satisfy his request. But here is the fox in its frame. So this was a lot of fun to stitch. It was enjoyable. The colors were really fun to work with. It looks really nice on that blue. I think in the original the blue was a little darker. So the white doesn't stand out as much in mine as it does in the original. That's probably my only critique, but I do still think it looks really nice. And then the other one I worked on was the barn owl. And I think the fox was from the winter collection. That's why there's these, the snowflakes is from the winter line. And then the barn owl is from the spring. Pretty sure. I'm really bad at this, sorry, but I'm pretty sure it's from the spring. So here is the barn owl. It's kind of got a weird thing going on with his neck, but I guess that's as accurate as you can get on a cross stitch pattern to an actual owl, the way they turn their heads. But he kind of looks a little bit like he's creeping on you. But anyway, this one was not as fun. Still enjoyable. I like doing the wings more than I like doing, I don't know, I just didn't really enjoy this part as much, but yeah, it wasn't as fun as the fox, but it was still a great thing to stitch on. So yeah, these are the two finishes I have. So this is about the size it would be for 14 count, which I think these are 8x10 frames. They fit really well in here. And the stitch count is 100 wide by 130 height. They used a 40 count on here, so I imagine they did 2 over 140 count, so I guess that would be like 20, but that's probably a 5x7 size. So oh yeah, here it is, 5x6.5 is the size of on the pictured on the cover there. So the one I did 28 count ended up being 7 1/8 by 9 1/4, so 8x10 basically is the finished product. So yeah, that's all I have to really say about these. They don't have a lot of history because it only took me a year to work on them. Some of the other projects I'm working on, there's a lot more to say. It's a lot more blood, sweat, and tears. I will say I did go to Lake Tahoe this past year for vacation, and I took my barn owl with me on the plane and over to Tahoe. Doing smalls are really nice for vacation pieces because I only really needed like 3 colors to take with me, so it was easy to transport. But I did get pulled to the side at the airport because of my little scissor snips, so they let me go, but they did have to examine them before releasing me. So anyway, that's all I have to say for today. Short and sweet, but thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next video. Bye!